Hi, I'm Jim Lawless with another finance and economic tidbit. The topic today is what having credit card debt costs you.
Today we'll discuss credit card debt. Take all your credit cards out of your wallet or purse. Then on a large lined sheet of paper, draw 6 or 7 vertical lines. You can also download a spreadsheet with the calculations I am using along with a blank spreadsheet for your use from my website www.lawlessmba.com. In the first column, we're going to list all of the credit cards, which I've chosen to call A, B, C, and D. In the second column, we're going to take the current balance on each of these cards, and I've chosen to call them 3,000, 5,000, 1,000, and 7,000. In column C, which is column 3, we are going to simply list the required or stated interest rate on that card. And you can see 18, 15, 21, and 18. Then in column D, which is column 4, we are going to enumerate the required minimum payment, which is stated as 30, 40, 20, and 50. In column E, we are going to enter the amount you paid last month on your cards. And hypothetically, I've shown it as 35, 50, 20, and 55. Now, our next step is to require or figure out a rough estimate of how many months by paying only the required minimum it takes to get a zero balance. In column 6, which is F, using the formula up at the top of the page, or top of the column, divide the balance in column 2 by 4. So it's a $3,000 minimum balance divided by $30 as the minimum payment, and requires 100 months. In column B, it's 5,000 divided by 40, or 125 months. Here it's 50 months and 140 months. Now, when we go and we look at column 6 and column 7, a lot of people don't always comprehend, work with just months. So let's cover it for everybody. We're going to take the balance in column 6, column F, and we're going to take that 100 and put it over here and divide it by 12 months in a year, and that gives us a figure of 8.3 years to have this card completely at a zero balance. The next card would be 125 divided by 12, or 10.5 years to get a zero balance. The third is 50 divided by 12, which would be 4.2 years. And the last one's 140 divided by 12, which would be 11.6 years. Now, we're not finished. First, I made these examples super easy. I purposely did not include the interest that gets added each month, which extends our projections. Second, our calculated months and years could easily increase due to unknown fees, late charges, or increased interest rate changes. Third, these estimates will only provide a guideline if and only if you do not add more purchases to the card. Now, I said I'd come back to this little bit here between 30, the minimum payment, and the amount you actually paid. If on the first card, A, we divided by, instead of 30, we divided by 35, that would be a larger denominator, and the quotient, which was originally 100, would decrease to something in the 90s. If we went down here and we looked at the 50 and the 55, by increasing this denominator from 50 to 55, the 140 would become something less than 140, and the number of years required to pay it off would be less than 11.6 years. To learn how you can invest in you, contact me. Until next time, have a good one.